My name is Manuela Kukui, and I am Executive Assistant in the IEO. My role is to support the Director and the Deputy administratively, but also our evaluations. Supporting the OPSCs from the beginning and seeing the final product is quite an amazing experience. I am very happy that the findings of OPS6 shows how important the GEF is and the impact it has in the world.
Hi, I'm Janine Garcia. I'm an environmental scientist by training, and I've been working with the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF for almost 8 years now. In our evaluation of the multiple benefits of GEF support, we had an interesting finding. Trade-offs between environmental and socioeconomic objectives can be addressed in a way that creates more instead of fewer benefits for biodiversity, climate, land, and people. Check out our report for more details.
Hi, I'm Carlo Carugi. 9 years ago, I joined the GEF IEO after 2 decades of work in evaluation. One of my contributions to OPS6 was to assess program results compared to the results of standalone projects. In this analysis, we defined the concept of program complexity using the degree of homogeneity or difference between a program's child projects and whether these projects belong to the programs covering one or multiple countries, agencies, and/or focal areas. We found that while programs perform better than standalone projects overall, complexity affects outcomes. The higher the program complexity, the lower the outcomes. This is an issue to consider going forward.
Hi, my name is Sarah El-Shoufi. I'm an evaluation analyst here at the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. Part of the very interesting work I've done on OPS6 was looking at the chemicals and waste portfolio and seeing how relevant the GEF is to countries and conventions.
Hi, my name is Anna Weg, and I'm a Senior Evaluation Officer at the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. I led an evaluation of gender mainstreaming in the GEF, and we found that to improve gender performance, it's important for the GEF Secretariat to align its gender policy with international best practices. Our findings and conclusions were very useful in developing a revised policy, which comes into effect in July 2018. And aims to ensure equal opportunity for women and men participating in GEF activities in its effort to improve the environment.
My name is Coco Matsumoto. I'm a Senior Evaluation Officer. I led the review of the GEF policy on agency minimum standards on environmental and social safeguards. The review found that GEF safeguards have served as an important catalyst to strengthen existing safeguard policies for agencies. However, a range of policy gaps remains. The Secretariat is currently reviewing and updating the policy.
I'm Anupam Anand, Evaluation Officer at the GEF. I led the biodiversity and land degradation evaluations. One of the interesting findings of these evaluations was that the empirical evidence showed maximum impact in about 5 years after project completion. This finding corroborates what we already know, that ecological processes and behavior change takes time.
Hi, my name is Ksenia Timnenko. I'm a Knowledge Management Officer at the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. It has been very encouraging to see how the 6th comprehensive evaluation has been designed to respond to stakeholder needs. For example, a series of focal area evaluations has been undertaken because stakeholders asked for lessons on GEF focal areas, and now these lessons are considered for GEF 7.
I'm Molly San. I'm an evaluation analyst with the Independent Evaluation Office for the GEF. One interesting finding from our work last year for me was that there are significant differences in performance between GEF constituencies within regions. This is something we looked into for the first time as part of OPS6. Drilling down into performance at this level helped to highlight how country context can affect performance. I'm excited to continue exploring this in future evaluations.
Hi, my name is Dennis Boers, Evaluation Officer of the Independent Evaluation Office. The office recently conducted a formative review of 3 integrated approach pilot programs. What we found is that it appears like the GEF managed to mobilize a vast amount of additional financial resources for their implementation. However, an analysis of the financial allocations to the various child projects shows that GEF grants are complementary to financial resources which often were already allocated to their intended purposes. With GEF engagement, these efforts are now more integrated with a strong emphasis on adaptive management and learning.
Hi, my name is Mala Kabir. I'm a research assistant at the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. I manage Earth Eval, a community of practice that provides opportunities for evaluators and practitioners around the globe to work together on solving complex environmental challenges. Participating in this community will allow you to share information and learn from others in the same field. Join EarthEval to be part of a growing community.
Hi, I'm Pei Xuanzhou. I'm an evaluation analyst at the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. Recently, I visited my home country, China, as part of the multiple benefits evaluation. Local people there were very excited about the GEF's innovative ideas, which helped with the grassland protection and supported livelihood activities. In China, the pursuit of harmony between human beings and nature never stops. GEF projects provided a win-win solution. I'm very proud to be part of it.
Hello, my name is Francisco Verhammer, and I'm in charge of the information and data management for the IEO and their websites. I invite you to visit our main website, gefieo.org, where you will be able to find all reports, results, and the latest interactive visualizations related to the OPS6.
Hi, I'm Neeraj Negi. I work as a senior evaluator at the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. We assessed performance of our project portfolio. We found that more than 80% of the projects achieved their outcomes, and the majority achieves broader adoption and environmental stress reduction at completion. We found that projects are generally well implemented and executed, and for most, co-financing commitments are fully met. Nonetheless, outcome sustainability, M&E, and project cycle efficiency are areas where there is scope for improvement. We will keep tracking these issues in future.
My name is Evelyn Shiuguyu. I'm the program assistant at the IEO. I assist the office in all the administrative issues and contracting process. I was very excited to be part of the OPS6, and I helped in all the contracting, and I was very happy to see the results.
Hello, I'm Jeet, Wadhwa, a senior evaluation officer at the IEO. I led the evaluation of GEF's engagement with the private sector. One of the interesting findings from this study was concerning GEF's role in engaging the private sector across focal areas. Climate change projects feature heavily in the portfolio, with 2/3 of the projects in the climate change area. In comparison, the other convention areas have limited activity. However, because the GEF is one of the only organizations working across the other multilateral environmental conventions, this is an opportunity to grow new environmental markets. Among non-grant projects in GEF 5 and GEF 6, there is greater diversity in the sectors covered, with an increased focus on biodiversity and land degradation.
Hi, I'm Wanda Protgs, a Senior Operations Officer of the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. I make sure that all the evaluations produced by the office have the proper operational support and necessary funding.
I'm Geeta Batra. I'm the Chief Evaluation Officer and the Deputy Director for the Independent Evaluation Office. OPS6 was a challenging evaluation, and I had the privilege of leading a team of committed and motivated evaluators throughout this exercise. We implemented a variety of innovative approaches in the 29 studies that we undertook. We addressed a broad spectrum of issues, addressing performance, outcomes, impacts of GEF interventions, policies on gender, indigenous peoples, safeguards, data, results management, knowledge management, and finally on the governance of the partnership. The evaluation was timely and has influenced the GEF replenishment process through its recommendations.
I am Juha Uitto, Director of the Independent Evaluation Office of the GEF. The IEO reports directly to the Council to strengthen both accountability and learning in the GEF. We conduct evaluations that provide credible evidence of the GEF's results, impacts and operational efficiency, and provide lessons for future strategies and operations through recommendations that are endorsed by the GEF Council.